Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Grimgrepgaming. I'm looking at Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls here. I'm planning on starting a Torment 16 private game. I thought that we gonna show you how to get Kanaiscube. Kanaiscube is a really good thing in bounty and adventure mode. It is only available there. It is a cube that is very powerful when it comes to boosting your abilities, and also gives you a lot of cool tools to advance in Diablo. It looks like this. You have these slots in the middle where you can put things. And you have 3 slots here. One for weapons, one for armor, and one for trinkets. And in the weapons part I'm using Ambos Pride right now. But this is where you can extract legendary powers to use while you play without having to equip them, so to speak. So kind of a passive legendary power ability. I have a few on weapons that I have extracted while I've been playing, and I have a few armor here, and I have a few trinkets as well, mostly rings, I think. I have a few amulets as well. So in order to extract a legendary power, you need a certain amount of crafting materials, and you have a book here, or a book icon, which is it can show you the recipes that you need to extract legendary powers, basically. And to extract legendary power, you need a legendary item. You need one of each of these bounty crafting materials. We haven't run any bounty runs yet, so I haven't shown you how that works, but we're gonna do that as well, so don't worry. We need 1 Kanduran rune, 1 Kandil Nightshade, a Red War Tapestry, Corrupted Angel Flesh, and West March Holy Water, and also 5 Death Breaths. But there are other recipes as well. You can reforge a legendary item, meaning that you can reforge the attributes on a specific legendary, which then can turn into a better set, or a ancient, or even a primal. You have a recipe for upgrading rare items, the yellow items. You can upgrade that to a ancient, or you can upgrade it to a legendary item, and that in case could also turn into an ancient legendary or a primal legendary. You have a convert set item, where you can take a green gear and turn it into a different type within the same set. So if I had a glove of Wrath of Wastes here, I could turn that into another type of gear within the same set of Wrath of Wastes. We have remove level requirement, Work of Catan, where you can take a level 25 Gem of Ease together with a chosen legendary item and turn it from level requirement 70 down to level requirement 1. So that's a way to create some level up gear for your alternative heroes. We can also change the color of rubies or gems, sorry, not rubies, but convert gems into a different color. Say that you are missing ruby gems and you have a lot of diamonds or topaz, then you can turn those into a ruby, for instance. You can also convert reusable parts, meaning that you can convert a any given of the crafting materials, white, blue, and yellow, into a certain color or certain type. So right here you convert into reusable parts, and here you have converting to arcane dust, and here's the one for converting veil crystals. And then we have the last one, which is probably the most popular right now, where you can augment an ancient item. So if I would like to augment an ancient weapon, for instance this Bulkatos Warrior Blood, it has to be an ancient set item, and I need to have a legendary gem of at least level 30 together with a gem. In this case I've chosen rubians because they add strength to the gear, and when I do that you will see the 5th primary attribute is plus 420 in strength, Caldescent's Despair, rank of 84. That means that I have augmented this sword with a gem of level 84, and that gives me 420 extra strength on this weapon. So a pretty powerful way of upgrading your ancient items, or even primal ancient items, for even being even better. So where do we find this Kanaiscube then? We have to go to our waypoint, and we need to open our map. In this case we see the map of Act 5, where we started. If we right click or click on the minus button here, we come up to the main map of the whole sanctuary, and then we can find Act 3 here in Bastion's Keep. We click that, and then we teleport to a waypoint called the Ruins of Sescheron. So we jump there. And this is where you find the Kanaiscube. I already have the Kanaiscube, but I wanted to show you where it is in this zone. Not exactly, because the zone is always different, but there are certain things that you can look for and knowing if it's the right way or not. So I'm just gonna go through this very quickly and pick up any legendary that we find on the way. I'm not gonna stay on the way and do any extra event that we find, simply just because I want this to be as fast as possible and finding our way to the place where the Kanaiscube is found. But the Ruins of Sescheron is a pretty big place. It always seems to take time to find a way. Bear with me. Let's move on and see if we can go here. As you can see, there's a lot of different events you can do here in Sescheron's Ruins. Some of them are connected to bounties, some are connected to the campaign. There we go. So when you come to the Ruins of Sescheron, you want to find this way to the Elder Sanctum. Go into Elder Sanctum. Alright, so we're there. So what you want to look for is a hole in the wall. So you want to look for this type of hole here. And inside you will find the Kanaiscube right about here. So right now I already picked this up, so I can't pick it up again. But this is the Kanaiscube. And you click it, and then it's automatically added to your hero, basically, or all your heroes during the season, or all your heroes in a normal game. Then you just portal back, and when you come here, it will appear here next to Sultan Kul, and then it's ready to be used as a Kanaiscube. So Kanaiscube is a really powerful thing. You should definitely get it as soon as you can, and it's going to be a big part of your play when you're level 70. And as I said before, there are 10 recipes that you can use, but there are also a few hidden ones that I thought that I want to show you one today. And one specific recipe I want to show you is how to get into the goblin vault. So whenever you kill a treasure goblin or any goblin during your play, either during a normal rift or when you're doing bounties or just casual play, there is a chance that that goblin is spawning a portal to a few places, and one of those places are their vault. And the chance of that happening is, I don't know the numbers, but a very small chance. But there is another way to get into the vault without killing a lot of goblins, and that is through a puzzle ring. So all you need is actually this puzzle ring. Looks like this, called puzzle ring. It's a legendary ring, and then you need to place it into the cube or Kanaiscube. And all you need to do is click transmute. It says the item in the cube will be consumed. Continue anyway. Let's do that. And then you have opened a portal to the vault. So, to finish up this video about Kanaiscube and short description of all the recipes, I want to show you the hidden recipe for the vault. Let's go. So you start up here, and there's a lot of small goblin vault peons. They look like small goblins here. So let's kill them and see what we can find. We're gonna find a lot of gold, a lot of rubies, gems. And if we have some luck, we will find some goblins, treasure goblins or rares. Gold here, gems, crafting materials, the next vault. There we go. Fair amount of death breaths here, gems, chest, polearm. And an axe. There we go. Moving on. More gems. Gems. I'll pick up everything here. Did I miss anything? Yeah, some gold there. You probably get around, I I would guess around 100 million gold, or a little bit less, somewhere between, say, 60 or 100 million, depending on your torment level, of course. This is torment 16, so I get a lot of gold drop bonuses right now. Then you come to Inner Sanctum. Here's the last boss, so let's see what he drops. Let's go in Inner Sanctum. And here we have Greed. Let's see what Greed has for us. That wasn't very hard for me on Torment 16. There are different strategies of killing him. He has a few surprises that could benefit you if you keep him alive for a while. I'm not going to go into those right now. I'm going to leave that as a surprise. Let's open Greed's Strongbox. Alright, a spear, gloves, and a chest. I'm going to take the other parts for salvaging for some crafting materials. So that's it. That's the vault. And as you can see, when you're finished, when you open the box, you have about 50 seconds to leave the vault. It closes automatically. So let's return to town. And see what we found. Book of Cain. Nice. Was pretty good. Not too bad at all. Let's salvage all the white gear here and all the rare, the yellow ones. And let's see what we got here. We got a Cord of Sherma, Vigilant Belt, we got Requiem's Cereplate for Necromancer, Schaefer's Hammer, the Zweihander, Chainmail. We got Immortal King's Eternal Reign, Hack, Ancient Hack, that's nice. That gives us at least 3 Forgotten Souls. Pledge of Caldeum, another hack, Aret's Law, also ancient, and Gladiator's Gauntlets. What else? We got a ring here, Oculus Ring, and a bottomless potion of rejuvenation. I think. I'm not sure how if I pronounced that correctly. Probably not. And we got some gems as well. Let's do a quick repair and salvage all these. I'm not going to save any here. Alright, do repair. I'm going to save my gems. And I think that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like my videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.